Today's story time is Nekojishi. With heavy footsteps, I clamber up the staircase to my apartment, aching, out of breath, and downright exhausted. Just a little bit further. I take a step, another step, and even another step. Eventually, I run out of steps to take. As I raise my head out of exhaustion-driven slump to my apartment door before me. With a sigh of relief, I drop my backpack to the floor, search for my keys. Where are they? I reach into my jeans, to no avail. Probably still in my backpack, I guess. This side. How about this one? Yeah, there they are. I recently rustled up, keys in hand. I go to open the door, or at least I attempt to, right now. I can barely keep my eyes open. After a bit of fiddling, I open the door to my surprise, doing so without scraping the key all over the place. I've been so tired ever since we finished the show. I don't know what's gotten into me. I stand there, close my eyes for a moment. They're too heavy to open, so for now, I don't. Maybe I'm just stressing over this for no good reason. Everybody else is probably still there celebrating the awesome show we pulled off tonight, and I had to leave them all behind. Of course I wanted to stay, but hell, I'm about to collapse as it is. Staying longer wouldn't have been good for anyone. After all is said and done, I just won't be able to hang out with the rest of the guys. I feel like I'm letting them down, but seeing the excitement on everyone's faces warmed my heart. Even if I was really only stage crew, it was special. If only I wasn't so tired, I could fall asleep any moment now. I'm thankfully in both mind and body that my bed is merely a few steps ahead of me. Huh? Who's there? I blink, try to focus my tired eyes. What the? Somehow in my room right now, there is some sort of tiger man sitting on my bed and, well, reading one of my books. What's happening? Am I hallucinating? What the heck is this? I lose my grip around my backpack, letting it slide and hit the floor below with a thud. You're... Liao, is there something wrong? Are you able to see me? He talks? He did call me Liao, so does that mean he knows me? What are you? How rude of you to ask what I am. After all, I am a guardian tiger of your family. You don't seem to recognize me, do you? He's a guardian tiger? Well, we do have a guardian tiger in my family. Actually, I should say guardian tigers. After all, I was born into a family of Jitong mediums serving goddess Mazu. Basically, my family runs their own temple. Despite that, I never expected to see a real guardian tiger, that's for sure. Like, I've seen a lot of tiger statues, but a living, speaking, and, well, muscular guardian tiger? How is this even possible? Aren't guardian tigers considered gods? Even if they exist, normal people can't just see them, right? I'm sorry, I don't recognize you? True, you couldn't see me before. How is it that you're able to distinguish me so suddenly? Such feats were quite beyond your level of spirit power. I'm just as confused as you are. I have to figure this out. Well, he said I couldn't see him before. Does that mean he's been here the whole time? Now that I think about it, did I bring a small tiger statue with me from home? Could that be why he's here? Even if I was raised in the family of Jitong mediums, it's not like I've seen any spirits before. So if this is a for real guardian tiger, why exactly can I see him all of a sudden? Now, do you not have that Aboriginal dance performance today? Did you recall anything strange? Well, I don't know. The only thing I can think about is how tired I feel after the show ended. That must have had something to do with it, but I don't know what. Not that it matters anyways. This is a good thing you can hear me. I can talk to you. There's no need to care about it further. How can a guardian tiger be so careless? So you're a guardian tiger, right? The very one in the statue I brought here to Taipei? Correct. So does that mean you've been staying in my room this whole time? Ever since I moved to Taipei for college, I've been living alone in a small apartment. And I'm a student, so it's normal for me to not care much about my room, not to mention what I do in it. Then if this guy's been staying with me all this time... Of course, I have not been here the whole time. Of course I've been here the whole time. I cannot travel far from my statue. That makes sense. I did put his statue on my bookshelf. After all, he has no other choice but to stick around here all the time. Wait, you would have seen that, right? What do you refer to? I mean, so you watch everything I do at home? Oh, you mean that. Correct. Of course I have seen such things. With a straight face, too. Not like this. Please, not like this. There's no need to feel embarrassment. After all, I have been watching over you since you were a child. I've seen worse. Oh no. So does that mean everything I look at? Huh? Oh, yes. You do have quite unusual tastes, however. I suppose you won't find that kind of... Okay. I like his straightforwardness. Yeah, of course I know I can't find those. Hold on! You know I like... I'm sorry, I have to calm down if I want to try to read this. What did you expect? I have seen every single file on your computer. Would you wish for me to... Oh, no. No. Nuh-uh. That's perfectly fine, thank you. I'm just shocked. Regardless, it's quite wonderful to finally have someone who can channel spirits. It's been decades. I didn't expect to ever encounter one. Decades? Other people in my family have been able to see spirits as well. There was one in every generation of your family. However, we have lacked one for 2 generations now. We've been worried about the power being lost forever. I never believed it was actually possible to communicate with spirits. In the end, I guess all our rituals are more than just for show. Okay, so what makes me different? Well, you have had a decent amount of spirit power since you were a child. Not just enough to discern us, however. That changed today. The guardian tiger leans close and sniffs at me. His muscled form towers in front of me with that well-outlined body as well as the soft fur. Striped fur, my heart almost skips a beat. It appears as though someone has caused a change in your spirit powers. But how, Lao? You don't suppose you have any ideas? Nope. The only thing that is me being exhausted. Consider how much I was running around at the performance tonight. It's not like I shouldn't be tired anyways. And with this edgy sounding spirit power thing, what kind of bootleg shonen anime is this? Oh, no ideas. Forget about it then. At least you're not hurt. As I said, this is a good thing. For a supposed guardian tiger of my family, isn't he way too nonchalant about what happened to me? So you think there'll be any side effects to this? Doubtful, but I may need to observe you for a while longer. But fear not. As long as I am here, you will be fine. How can you be so confident? Well, I am a god after all. In the unlikely case I cannot handle it, we can simply seek help from the city god, or even the Holy Mother herself back at our temple. There is nothing those two couldn't handle. I guess that doesn't sound impossible. Although, many people despise the possessing ritual involved in contacting them. Regardless, even if you don't seem to be fans of us, at least one can still ask for their blessings of safety. As for myself, after watching over you all these years, I am more than happy to be able to chat with you. Well, it's good to hear that he's happy to speak to me, although he seems a bit concerned about me. I wonder why people wouldn't want to be possessed. Could tales of the Oracle's misfortune be true? Wait, what do you mean by saying I don't seem to be a fan? Huh? Who'd come around at this time of night? I didn't even hear the buzz at the front door. I hope this isn't my neighbor coming to complain. I haven't been noisy, have I? Half awake, I took the guardian tiger sitting on my bed. Wait a second, I've gotta hide him. I can't just have someone walk in here seeing a real living, breathing tiger man. I wonder when it'll all sink in that this is a ghost at some point. What? Wait. Shouldn't I be the only person who can see him? I take a deep breath. Look back at him. He doesn't seem to care what's behind the door or feel the need to hide himself. It seems I've nothing to worry over. With that anxiety quelled, my worries turn to whoever's on the other side of my door. Alright. With no other choice, I walk over, open the door with a satisfying click. The door swings open to reveal someone standing before me. A hooded figure. Who are you? This can't be real. First that guardian tiger stalker, and now some door-knocking leopard. Clearly, my state of exhaustion has made me delirious. Alright, there's a space between these two. Cursed shadow tail. Who could he be? I can't really think of any leopard gods or monsters, not to mention his strange outfits. Actually, hold on. That reminds me of some of our costumes. Oh, I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. What? Hello? Nicolau? Hello? I guess I was on the right track. He must be an aboriginal spirit. I go inside. What? It takes me a second more than it should have to realize he wants to enter my room. It is impolite of me to leave him waiting at the door. Wait, but... Oh, that's what you meant. But first, could you tell me more about who you are? Clouded Leopard. Rukai. Okay, I think I'm starting to get where this is going. So are you a god of the Rukai? Spirit. Clouded Leopard Spirit. So you are here to... Let me bring many spirits to... He looks around for a moment, then points to the leaflet on the bed. It is scheduled of today's performance. In other words, he brought spirits to watch our show. Our choreograph was inspired by an Aboriginal funeral ceremony, but it's hard to believe that there were actually Aboriginal spirits watching us. The director would be over the moon if he knew. You can see. What? He points directly at my eyes with black pointed claws. Huh? So, that's how beastmen fingers are. Oh, those little pink paw pads are kind of cute. I helped you see. So does that mean he's the one who awakened these spirit powers? But what for? You help? Help! So he awakened my powers because he wanted my help. Makes sense so far, but I have a bad feeling about this. So about this help you wanted. Do you have to go anywhere? Wutai. What? That's really, really far away. Putting that aside, Wutai came up in our research for the performance. If I remember it right, it was where the Rukai people came from. Which means what he's saying checks out, but that doesn't change the fact that Pingtung is on the complete opposite side of Taiwan. And I don't even know what he wants me for. Why should I even think about going along with some spirit that just came knocking on my door? Ah, jeez. Why does he have to give me that look? Although he doesn't show much through that stern face of his, I think I let him down. I mean, he did go out of the way to awaken these powers, and after all that, I just refused him straight out. Hey, you, be sure to remember you have never even asked before giving him these powers. Now, you've barged into his house, and the first thing you've done is demand him to leave with you? Even for the standards of Aborigines, don't you think that's rude? A Han spirit? Where is this spirit you speak of? I am a genuine god. I've been standing here this whole time. Surely you saw, yes? Yet you still want to take my boy away without as much as a greeting? I thought I had seen the worst, but you Aborigine, you truly are appalling. I am not evil. Not evil, you say? How do I know you are not just some demon in disguise? To me, You aboriginal deities are not so different from demons. This is my child. I do not trust your words. You may leave. None of your business. It is my business, not yours. The leopard and the tiger lock eyes. The tiger cracks his knuckles. Looks like he's roaring up for a fight. Whoa, wait. How did things end up with them trying to fight each other? Stop. Now, no fighting inside my room. The two cats glare at each other whilst I stand between them. I figured there's no way they'll hurt me, right? Really? That's your line of thinking? If they really were going to fight, what else could I do? But aren't they spirits? I don't even know if I can touch them. What if they use some sort of spell or telekinetic power to fight? Is there any point in getting between them at all? Wait. All the time. The ringtone cuts through the air, standoff between both of them, look at me, watching closely, and I see what's going on. Trembling, I keep an eye on the two puffed up cats as I reach for my phone. Would they even know how phones work? I pick up the phone. It's Shuchi Senpai from Dance Club. Hello, Senpai. What's up? Hey, Lau, just calling to check up on you. You looked about to pass out before you left. We were kind of worried. You feeling better now? Well, I figured you'd be hungry, so I got some food for you. Let's eat dinner together. What? Right now? If Senpai does come over, what will I do about these big cats? It's probably safe to assume he can't see them. In which case, I'll just have to pretend I can't see them. If manga taught me anything, this isn't going to end well. But it'd be rude to refuse him. By the sound of it, he already brought dinner for us. On the other hand, why is he so concerned about me all of a sudden? I mean, sure, I've talked to him, but I wouldn't call us close. He really didn't need to buy dinner and check up on me. You on your own, Senpai? Yep. How far off are you? I'm actually downstairs. What? See ya, coming up now. Wait, Senpai. He hung up. Okay, didn't expect him to already be here. What am I going to do now? Oh, I glance at the two clueless big cats next to me. Should I ask them to hide? How should I tell them? But since Senpai won't be able to see them, should it be okay? Crap, I need to at least close the door before he comes up. Tugged Clouded Leopard by the shoulder. I pushed him into the room, shutted the door behind him. Guys, just hold on for a second. My senpai is coming over, so please keep it down and stay quiet, understood? The two big cats nod obediently. Okay, so what I need you to... Lau, I'm here. I brought you some Lau Mi. I figured you'd like it, yeah? Just a second, Senpai. And look back at the two big cats as I open the door. One order of dinner for Lau coming up, eh? Huh? You're Shuchi Senpai? What happened to you, Senpai? This can't be right. Senpai's definitely human. This guy in front of me is about the same height and the same short and small build as Senpai, but I know for sure Senpai isn't a cat. If someone at school was a beast man, there'd be mayhem over it. Right. Lao, are you... Senpai? You look like how did you... Lao, what's wrong? Why are you so confused? It can't be. Wait, you can see me now? What are you? What are you? Your aura. It's quite strange. So I'm not wrong? Senpai, you're a cat? No, I'm a leopard cat. Even though the name ends with cat, I've got nothing to do with lowly house cats. Aren't they basically the same? Leopard cats are just as big as house cats after all. Oh please, I'm heaps bigger than some house cats. Putting me on the same level as a house cat is just humiliating. That's besides the point! Senpai, you clearly didn't look like that before. Nope. I've always looked like this. To most people, I'm no more than an ordinary student. But why can you see my real form? Also, those two behind you. I'm a guardian tiger serving Mazu, and I have watched over Lao since he was a child. I believe you would describe me as his childhood sweetheart, right? Ah! More like creepy stalker. Rukai clouded leopard. Lao, when did you start hanging out with these spirits? Just today, it all happened in the blink of an eye, and even you turn out to be one of them. No, I came to visit you today because I needed to ask you for a favor. Really? I never would have guessed. Do you know how valuable your ability is, Lao? I know this is abrupt, but you are the only one I can rely on. You're my only hope. Alright, so what do you need exactly? I'm actually a guardian tiger for a small temple in... Oh, these names... Muley. You're a guardian tiger? Impossible. Whatever, I know it's weird. You don't really need to tell me. It may be rare to have a leopard cat as a guardian tiger, but I am. If you'll question me, go ask my Fudegong, and not me. After all, it's not like I signed up for this. Going back to the point, our temple is now being abandoned. If no one takes care of my temple, my Fudegong will. By then, I'll be forced out, made to live like some stray cats. I don't want that to happen. So, Lao, can you help me restore the temple, please? If you want any compensation, I'll do whatever you want. Wait, stray cat? I thought you weren't a cat. That's not the point here! You can't have him. Lao lives under my care. There is no reason for him to serve in any other temple. If he must, he may help you, but Lao still has to return home. Wait, when did I ever decide to go home? If you can help me, Lao, please can you lend me your hand? I beg you. I've gone through a lot to find you, and perhaps for hundreds of years, nobody else with your ability will appear, let alone in time to save my temple. So your temple is in Mioli, right? Well, as great as it sounds, reviving a temple is easier said than done. Liao go to Wutai. He can see because of me. Hey, Bingtung is still a lot further away. Bleed however you want, but it's Lao's power, he can do whatever he wishes with it. No, me. No talking. all of you. Just listen to me! All three big cats stopped, their eyes fixated on me. I don't want to go to Mali, Pangtune, or back home. I just want to study hard, dance, spend my time with my friends, graduate, and finally get a city job. I don't want to get involved with any of this, please. Leo, you have a rare gift. I never asked for it. You can't just force me to do what you want. Leo, calm down. We can talk about it later. I won't make any promises. Well, you heard it. That's that for today. As for now, please leave. I stay. What? Won't give up. You're quite the stubborn one. Then I'll stay too. Huh? If he gets to stay, I do too. It's only fair. After all, whoever wins Leo over gets his help, right? Wait, I never promised that. In short, we're all uninvited, so Lao, wanna eat dinner together? Disregarding my protests, Senpai makes himself at home, plopping himself down on the table, digging into his plastic bag, taking out the Lao mein, ready to eat it all like he owns the place. Please. Stop bothering me! Unable to hold myself back, I shouted out in frustration. Hey, quiet down! What time do you think it is? My neighbor's ground-shaking roar thunders throughout the walls. Crap. Now, I should inform you that people cannot hear us talking to them. It would be no different than you talking to yourself. Great! Let us be the crazy person for a change. If you are excessively loud, you may end up believing you to be some lunatic. You don't have to tell me that part. Regardless, you can see how tiny my room is. All you couldn't stay here even if you tried. There's no changing my mind on this, so please, can you all leave me alone? Even if you all are adorable beast men, you can't. Ugh. I let out my secret out. Please don't notice. Now, I know what you want to say, but you may not give in just because of your unique tastes. Furthermore, I am here and I will not let them disturb you. But now, even if you don't want to, you'll still see me at dance club tomorrow. There's no way you can just quit the club and avoid me, right? Darn it, Senpai's right. I love going to dance club and it means so much to me. There's no way I'd leave just to avoid him, and he knows it. Senpai, you're so cunning. Not really. That's not a compliment. Alrighty, since Leo will see me anyways, it won't make any difference if I stay here. That's not how it works. You can still go home and I still can't fit this many people in my room. That guardian tiger's definitely not going anywhere, and I don't see that leopard guy leaving anytime soon, right? It'd just be unfair if I didn't get to live with you too. What do you mean by live with me? And the other people you can see you? What would people think if you suddenly lived here with me? You could just say we're in a relationship. You can just, no way! Granted, with the club, it's no secret that me and Senpai are gay. Senpai himself is quite the charmer and cute to boot. His potential suitors alone could fill a whole classroom. Still, I don't want to get into a relationship all of a sudden. It's not like I really have feelings for him or anything. Yeah, Tsundere. Well, there's no problem as long as we don't go home together. We have different class schedules as well. Or you could even just tell people you're seeing me home, so it'll be fine. Even so, no way! Okay, let's go about this another way. If this leopard guy leaves, Senpai wouldn't have any reason to stay. Let's ask him instead. Mr. Clyde Leopard, do you really have to stay? Could you please? I stay. I stay. Can you please listen to me? I will not leave you to anyone else. Wow, he is really stubborn. I can tell I'm blushing right now. Does this guy even know what he's saying? How did he get so fluent all of a sudden? It's just that at the moment, no matter what, I can't fit all three of you in this room. Not a problem. Of course it's a problem. Lao? Did you forget they're spirits? They don't take up any real space. Even if you can feel them, it's not like it's gonna get crowded. They can just float in the air or even stay inside the desk or something. There's no way I will stay inside a desk. I am a god after all. I have my pride. Why do you want to stay? So I have reason to stay with you. Senpai, you have no shame. Not really. Again, that's not a compliment. I just want to stay with you, Lao. Please don't be so mean to me. I came all the way here to visit you. If you're still unsatisfied, it's not like I can't compensate you with my body. You don't have to do that. I don't care. Regardless, I'm exhausted and actually need to take a shower. I'll deal with this later. Enough is enough. I rush into the bathroom, slam the door, turn on the shower. What's wrong with these guys? I mean, beasts are not cute, but to have a bunch of them pop into my life all at once, it's just too much for me to deal with right now. Try to calm myself once again. I close my eyes for a moment. The warm water flows over me, consoling my mind and soothing my trained body. I can't say I haven't thought about it before, about beastmen being real, about having one close to me. Who wouldn't thought it? Perhaps somewhere out there, even if I only for a day, someone would do just about to be me right now. But things are never that easy. Putting the two that want my help aside, that guardian tiger has really been with me ever since I was born. I have no reason not to believe him, but if I did keep him around, would I ever be truly free from my family? The whole reason I came to Taipei, the whole reason I started college was to get away from all that, and dancing is just a big waste of time to them. If I went back home now, come on, what year is this? Who wants to be a Jitong? Now that I think about it, the other two options aren't much better. Restoring Senpai's temple means being in charge of it. Otherwise, how would you draw people in? Knocking on doors with fancy pamphlets asking, do you have a moment to talk about our lord and tigers? And then there's the other one, who asked me to move to Butai. Sure, it is not as stale as being some temple priest, but the thought of living by myself in some tribe in rural Taipei. I have things I want to do with my life. I want to help them, but it's not like I can just up and agree to change my life for these guys. No, I have to get rid of them by any means necessary, even if they're adorable beastmen. With the warm water helping me collect my thoughts, I finally decide to kick them out. But when I get out of the shower, I realize I've made a massive mistake. I forgot to bring a change of clothes. Normally, being the only one in the apartment, I can just walk out naked and get them whenever I want. But right now, with the 3 of them waiting in my room, that is no longer an option. The tiger may have seen my naked body before, but I can't say the same about the other 2. I briefly consider the clothes I wore today. They're all damp and sweaty. I just had a shower, so no thank you. How am I gonna do this? Senpai? Without any other options, I shout through the door for help. Wow, you okay? Yeah, I just forgot to bring some clothes in. Can you grab them for me? Honestly, just grab anything from my closet. I'll sort it out later. Closet? Let me see. Where is it? I wait for a while, but Senpai doesn't respond. All I can hear is him vaguely humming along. Senpai, you found it yet? Nope, can't find it. How? How can you not find it? There's only one closet in my room. I really can't, Lau. Why don't you just come out? We're all guys here. We'd only end up seeing a glimpse at the most. There's no way he can find it. He is absolutely messing with me. Senpai, stop teasing me. I just need you to bring me some clothes. Well, Lau, I really can't find anything at all. But maybe if you agree to let me stay, I'll have a much more time to take a careful look around. Damn it. I know you're doing this on purpose, Senpai. What? Nah, I was just saying since you have to wait. Anyways, why don't you just think about... Hey, what are you doing? I'm only messing with him. I'll help him in a second. Huh? What's going on? I stand around, thoughtfully confused, as the bathroom door suddenly reveals Leopard holding a pair of my shorts. But I thought the door was locked. I hid behind it quickly, carefully taking the shorts from Leopard without exposing any of my bare skin to the 3 big cats on the other side of the room. After handing me my shorts, he leaves. I shut the door firmly behind him and slump against it, my heart pounding as I slide to the floor. Didn't he just see my naked body? Who the heck would just fling the bathroom door wide open and to pass clothes to someone inside? Wouldn't it render the whole bring me clothes because I can't go out thing utterly pointless? Seeing me didn't even faze him in the slightest. Is it because he's a spirit and doesn't care? Seems plausible. Well, even if it was a bit forward about it, at least he got me out of that situation. I look at my shorts, hapless, no shirt, but that will have to do. It's better than going out naked, I guess. I put on the shorts and head out of the bathroom. Hey, sorry, Lau, I was just joking about all that. I was just about to get your clothes for you. Ignoring Senpai, I take a shirt from the closet. I usually only wear shorts in here, but naturally I couldn't do that in front of them. Lau, are you angry at me? I'm sorry, I didn't. Not really, I'm just tired. I was already exhausted when I came back, not to mention all the trouble you 3 gave me. I could really use some sleep now. Hey, but you still haven't had any food yet. Senpai raised his half-eaten bowl of stew. He really wants me to same pair of chopsticks. It's like an indirect kiss. I don't really care for that at the moment. Aw, but I bought it for you. Enough, will you? Just let the boy sleep. Quit annoying him or he will kick you out for real. Aw, I get it. And Lau, why don't we sleep together? Unlike them, I do have a physical body that can't float in the air. Senpai, I still don't know what's going on with you. Before I awakened, you were just an ordinary guy. Now all of a sudden you're like this. Well, as you said, it was caused by your awakening. After all, I am just possessing Yanshu Chi right now. No wonder I found your scent strange. So you're not actually Yanshu Chi Senpai? You could say that I'm not, however, for lack of a better term, I am him in every way, from his personality to his memories. There's no need to treat me any differently from how you would treat him. What about the real Shuchi? When I leave, I'll return his body to him. Don't worry, I've done everything like he would have done it, and most he'll only have vague memories of what's happened. So you only gave him back his body when you want to? Isn't that some kind of consciousness kidnapping? Don't get me wrong, I didn't mean it like that, but if it makes you more willing to help me, I don't mind keeping his body. I couldn't help but bury my hand into my face. He couldn't have missed my point any further even if he tried. Well, I suppose I could let you use the bed, but are the other two really okay with it? I mean, floating in there doesn't seem very comfortable. Even though I don't want them to stay, the worm close beside me can't simply leave my guests with nowhere to sleep. Stares at the bed intensely. That won't do. Lau and I usually sleep on the bed, and there's no point I will relinquish it to you. You are a mere kitten. There should be enough space to sleep in the corridor. Oh no. Hey, what do you mean by kitten? And I'm the only one who has a body that doesn't matter where you sleep. If I sleep out there, I'll just catch a cold. Then I see no reason why you should stay here for the night. Oh, Lau, won't you stand up for me, please? Why would I have to stand up for him? Wait, didn't the tiger just say something odd? About what you were saying, tiger, so you usually sleep with me? Of course. Wait, since when has this been happening? Well, ever since you came to Taipei. So, even though I couldn't see it before, this whole time I've been sleeping in the same bed as a big tiger man. Should I be happy? In short, I sleep with Lau every night, and there's no reason for me to give either of you that spot. Fend for yourself. Oh, cats are being cats. But you don't even need a bed. Please let me sleep with you, Lau. Fine, I'll give in to the kitten. Alright, Senpai's the only one here with a real body. I'm not about to let him catch a cold. Yay, I knew I could trust your hospitality, Lau. I didn't say you could sleep on the bed yet. But what's that mean, right? Right. Thank you so much. Senpai jumps onto the bed before I even have a chance to say anything. Sorry, Tiger. After all, Senpai's got... I know. He's got a real body, does he? It's not my business. He walks to the bookshelf and suddenly disappears. Did he just go back into the statue? Okay, as surprising as it seems, something just disappeared right in front of my eyes. He really is a god. Tiger? I can hear him speaking from the back of the statue. I'm fine, so you're going to sleep with him, are you? I don't have a bed, so I'm getting back inside the statue. I'm really sorry. As I said, I'm fine. No, he's not. He's He may seem mature, but he's pouting. It doesn't sound like he's fine as it is, but there's nothing I can do to help. I sigh, sit in the corner of the bed. Mr. Leopard, what about you? I find way. Leopard's eyes first around my room, seemingly meeting my desk. Unceremoniously, he proceeds to lie down on top of it, keyboard, books, and all. I've heard to stop him. The desk is pretty messy. In the worst case scenario, he could break my keyboard. I hesitate regardless of being laid upon. The contents of my desk are unfazed. Some of them even look like they're phasing through his body. Right, he's spiritual, so he can't actually touch anything. But he's got those pants for me. Either way, the logic doesn't work. Strange. What's wrong, Lao? Oh, I know. It's because he's able to not touch some stuff, right? Yeah, how'd you guess? Because I know Lao better than anyone. Stop it. Just explain it. It's not hard to understand. Powerful spirits are able to move things. Have you heard about poltergeists? It's the same thing. Granted, it was the first time I've seen someone use it to fetch clothes. Oh, if I could have that power, I wouldn't need to possess your senpai's body anymore. Yeah, what's the point of that anyway? You weren't able to see me before, so I needed to possess someone to talk to you. If I did have enough power, though, I could just write to your pen. Right with your pen. Even then, it's not convenient. It would take way too much energy, and what would you do if you saw some random pen writing by itself? That's why it's for the best that I possess someone. I still think you have ulterior motives. Aww, that was bullying me again. Come on, I'm bullying you. Besides, are you going to finish your Lao Mein? I need to sleep. Yeah, I will. You want any? I did buy for you after all. I'm way too exhausted to eat. But Pi stares at the leftovers of. Well, if Leo doesn't want any, then neither do I. You're gonna throw it away? What? No, that would be a massive waste. Senpai steals the bowl with a plastic bag, puts it inside the fridge. Yeah, I feel dumb for not thinking of that. So Senpai really is a guardian tiger of a small temple, huh? Can't believe that a guardian tiger could actually be so small. Alright. This should... You can have it for breakfast. There won't be any time to cook anything. Why not just wake up earlier? You make it sound so easy. Lao, maintaining a proper sleep schedule is good for your health. I know that, and you're one to talk. You actually kept me from sleeping right now. Anyways, come on, let's sleep. Senpai tucks himself under my bed sheets and slowly pats the mattress next to him, trying to invite me. His face is clearly flustered, as he was thinking of something lewd. Does he really have to be like this? Yes, you're a hypocrite, and you're talking like this. Honestly, I think I might be better if it was anyone other than Senpai on my bed. Senpai, I'm going to sleep on the floor at this rate. Aw, don't be so cruel. Am I really that bad? Senpai looks like he's about to cry. He's not about to back down now. I'm not going to bother reassuring him, so I just lay in bed next to him, pull up the quit, and quit. I knew you wouldn't abandon me. I turn off the lights, get under my bed is pretty small, so we have no choice but to have our bodies touch. Surprisingly, Senpai doesn't make a move. Well, at least he was joking about earlier. I mean, I might have been okay. No, he's just making fun of me. Does he think acting like this will make me want to help him? I wonder if he just likes this with every guy he dates. But really, to go to these lengths, I'm starting to think he might just be serious about his request for help. I doubt he would be kidding around with something important to him, but what should I do? I've never considered living in a countryside temple. And what about the real senpai? He won't be possessed forever. I don't want to live in the country alone, even if that leopard cat finds another body. Wait, what about their lives? Would he always use human bodies? I don't know. I keep asking myself these questions. I should probably just ask him. Hey, senpai, you still awake? What's up? So you said you didn't have any worshippers? Why is that? There's not much to say. It's just a rural village with no one around. I don't want to blame ourselves, but my Fudegong just really isn't that powerful. Otherwise, why would he choose a small Yogui like me to be the guardian tiger? Our temple is in despair. There's weeds everywhere. Some of them are even taller than me. So what can I do to help? We just need some helping hands. You might have to do the housekeeping to start with, or you could advertise the power of our Fudegong. Like making up stories or even miracles and visiting the local house to house, asking if anyone needs our help. Sounds like we're blinking people and making them worshippers. Not at all. But how else do you gain power without getting people to believe? So I just have to make up stories and play volunteer? Basically. And how is this job different than being a priest? Well, it isn't. So why am I the only one who can do that? But you're the only one who can help me. We need someone to communicate to the locals. And how can we do that without someone to speak for us? We're there to help all the locals more than anything. But it doesn't help me at all. Well, why not sacrifice yourself to help people? I'm not noble like that. Aww. I know you're not willing to do so, but it'll only take 1 or 2 years if we do a good job. We only need your power until we have enough worshippers. Just 1 or 2 years, please. 1 or 2 years doesn't sound that bad in itself, but I'm in college now and I can't drop out just for this. And on top of that, I have my mandatory military service after graduation. It's not easy to get a dance-related job either. I still need to practice really hard and get good enough. I really don't have a way to spend 2 years as a priest. This decision is really going to completely change my life. Now, give me some time. Yeah, take your time, but also remember to sleep. We both need to get some. Says the guy who keeps me from sleeping. Sorry about that. By the way, even though I'm here to seek your help, I'll do whatever I can to help you. I am a god, after all. Really? I don't see it. Hey, you meanie. Anyways, let's get some sleep. Senpai gently rubs my arm, then holds the back of my head with his paw. Surprisingly, I don't feel awkward, even at the warmth of his body against mine. The fur on his paws feels so smooth. I try to close my eyes. I fall asleep soon after, feeling the soft touches of his arms around my body. Alright, everybody, we're stopping here. We're all. Alright, let's bookmark it. Nope. Where's my bookmark? Oh, it auto-saved. Alright, we're bookmarking it here, people. Ta-ta.